Welcome to more IFC. It is what it is. Just look at how this beautiful cinnamon is blazing. Check out the stones I've been arranged. There's a tips and tricks that you need to know when fixing the stones. I'm going to explain everything in detail. You can see how I'm rubbing my hands on it and it's not falling. There's a tips and trick that you need to know how to arrange it perfectly and how to pop your neck, your wet pocket, everything has been explained details. There's nothing hidden. Nothing is hiding. I'm giving you the tips and the tricks that you need to know when cutting this style and sewing it. It's very simple and easy, but you need the tip and the trick. It is what it is. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment and click on notification. Now let's get started. You can see how I'm measuring the neck. Here I have a tutorial on how to cut a perfect fitted neck to fit your client perfectly. How to cut it is very well explained and nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Check it out how to cut a perfect fitted neck. Any size is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, even 100. I have a tutorial how to cut a cinnamon top. It's well explained. Check out the description box below. I have done several styles. You can check the videos and you're gonna see different styles that have put it out there. You can check it out. So we're gonna go by the design. We always everything like I always says, when you are making your design, you have to check where that design falls. Is it falling at the left side or is it going to fall at the right side? It's very important you notice that one before cutting your fabric. Otherwise you're going to make a mistakes expecting it to be at the right side and it's going to be on the left side. I'm going to cut 3 inches. I will cut 3 inches at that shoulder. You can cut it straight away from the top to the shoulder, straight line. You can just cut it out, or you can just make a curve as you want. The person want me to do some curve there, so I'm just sketching some curve there. I'm using a white chalk, so it's kind of hard for you to see, so I will turn it over and I'm gonna use a pen to do it for you to see the curve that I'm talking about. That's the one side. So I'm going to measure 3 inches on the shoulder now from the neck. You measure it from the neck 3 inches. Then I'm going to make a dotted point to sketch whatever you want to sketch, any style that you want to sketch, any style that you want. Like I said, you can cut it straight away from the shoulder to the bottom, or you can just make a curve just like that and just go along with it. As you can see, I'm just joining the point that I made. I have several videos on how to make a style, have different beautiful styles, so you have to check it out. It's well explained, nothing is hidden, nothing is hiding. So I'm going to leave a ½ inch before cutting, so I'm cutting 3.5 right now because I added a ½ inch to it for the sewing allowances. This part that we just cut, you can just put it on your design, the one that you want to use. You can just put it on it. I can just put it on this one and I'll just add 1 inch to it, then I'll just cut. All I gotta do is add 1 inch, then I'll just cut. And I'm going to show you another process. I'm going to teach you 2 ways. You can do this way. You just have to put it on this like this, then you sketch again. These are 2 ways that you can do it. You can either put it on this, the one that we just cut, the piece one, you can just put on this and just cut and add 1 inch to it, or you can just do it this way. You let it go inside a little bit, then you sketch. I have several videos on how to cut a cinnamon top, how to make a different style, how to pop the neck, how to do your wet pocket. mentioned in several videos, so please you can check it out, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, comment. After that, after you just finish cutting, you just let them kiss each other like this, then you make your notch. Let them kiss each other, then you make your notches. It's very important you make a notch, you know, when sew it, so you follow with the notch, because it's a curve, it's not a straight line, so it's a curve. So if you don't make a notch and you don't let the notch follow each other when joining it, you're gonna the curve is gonna, it's not going to be nice, period. It's not going to be nice. Exactly. So I'm making notches so that when I'm joining it, I make sure the notches fall on each other perfectly on the same point. So I'm going to sew from the top, then I join. I'm making the small notches, but I'm going to differentiate the notch that I already made. I want to make it big, so I'll just cut it a little big for it, you can see, to make it like a V, to differentiate the smallest one that I'm making right now. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, comment and click on notification. But tell me what you think. It's more IFC. It is what it is. Adiana Yapoto. You're queen. So I'm gonna join it. I first make a notch at the top, you can see. So I just started with the top. You make sure it's longer than the actual top. You can see there's an extra space at the top before joining it. Making a notch like this will bring the curve out, the shape, to bring the shape to gonna look beautiful. I'm going to show you something here. When iron, you can see here, we don't want it to face inward. We don't want it to face like this. As you can see, it's facing inward. We want it to face like this, to face outside. So we just have to pull it back like this. Supposed to face outside, not inward, you know. We're going to top stitch from the top to the bottom. Let me do that and count. You can see, let me show it to you. I just top stitch. You can see where the top stitch is, from the top to the bottom. Fold it into two. in the measurement. You can decide to check, you can decide not to check. When you fold it, you can get your everything correct, and you just cut. So it's time to put our stones on it. These are the stones. This one you need your iron. It's a heat stones that you need your iron. So I'm gonna start from the shoulder. I'm gonna mark 1 inch. The distance I'm using 1 inch. You can make it 1/2 inch if you want to make it smaller, or you can use 1.5. 2 inches too much, you know, but I'm using 1 inch. It's okay. So you're gonna make a dot from the shoulder, just like the way I'm doing it, to the end, to the bottom. So when you get to the bottom, then you just have to come to the shoulder again. So the distance, I'm making mine 1.5. I'm making mine 1.5. You can make it 2, 1.5 or 2 is okay. So I'm making mine 1.5 at the distance. So you know the space that was left is 1 inch, so I'm gonna make it 1.5, and that part is supposed to be 1 inch. The shoulder, you know, the shoulder is the slope. It's a slope. It's not a straight. So you need to do it this way to get it perfect. So when I measure 1 inch like this, I make sure I get my 1.5, 1 inch. Then I'll mark my 1.5 from the point that we made. Remember, I'm just going by the point. This is 1 inch. Then I'll come to the next point. I'll measure 1.5. Then I check and see if I have 1 inch at that part. You see, I come to the next one. I measure my 1.5. Just check and see I have my 1 inch. So you're going to do the same thing from the top to the bottom. This will give you the accurate arrangement, the perfect arrangement, and it's going to be nice. If you don't take your time here, you just want to put it on this just like that and go, you're not going to get it perfectly. It's not going to look nice. It's not going to look beautiful. So you just have to take your time. You make sure that the distance are equal. It's not a straight. It's not straight. You know, it's a slope. It's a little bit curved. When you look at it, it's a little bit curved because of the shoulder slope. So you're not going to get it straight when putting stones on it. So after that, we're gonna put our stones on the point that we made. That small point that we made, you just have to put your stones on it. Just like that. You can see how beautiful it is. You can see how the outcome is looking beautiful. You have not finished, but you can see how beautiful you're putting your stones on it. When you're putting your iron on it, you make sure you go slow. Just go a little slow and put the iron on it. Don't go fast, otherwise you're gonna change the position of the stones. You're gonna push the position the stone somewhere. So when you're putting your iron on it, you make sure you put it, you go slow, then you just have to place it on it. Make sure your iron is not too much heat. The iron is not overheated. You lower the heatness of it. You take your time. It's better you lower the heatness of it and you take your time here than to increase the heatness, then you bend your fabric. You know, the dangerous part of this one is you need to lower the heatness and you take your time and do it. If not, you're gonna bend the fabric, and when you bend somebody's fabric, you just have to go and buy a new one and do the same thing. You bend it, you keep on going to do the same thing. So you take your time, the iron is not overheated, then you keep on doing it. You're gonna do it little by take your time. It really took my time here before doing it, so take your time and do it. It's Mora FC. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment, and click on notification bell. It is what it is. I post videos every Sundays and sometimes on Monday. If I couldn't be able to post it on Sunday, then I'll post it on Monday. Support the movement. Give me your comments, like and share and comment. It is what it is. It didn't hold it well, I just have to put an iron on it. Look how beautiful it has turned out. Very beautiful, so easy to do it. Try your hands on it, tell me what you think. It's Mora FC. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share and comment, and click on the notification bell. It is what it is. Adiana Airport. Peace, blessings, I'm out.